goodness. Moto Maddox in the cage. As you can see, it is not really riding season right now where I am, but taking a ride, got the itch to upgrade the garage. When I add another machine to the garage, of course, if you've been following the channel, you know I put a lot of Z900 content for a couple riding seasons, but I do want to add to the stable. So if you're like me, I keep like a running wish list of motorcycles, everything from dual sports and adventure bikes to super sports to cruisers. So but yeah, driving to dealership and gonna try to check out a new machine. Should be cool. Should be cool.
Come on, see your bike, man. We got your Ducati XDiavel ready for you. This is Sean. Sean, this is Marlon.
How's it going?
Good, good.
And here she is.
Woo!
Yes, sir. We just did a fine tune on the detail. Ready to get it outside and do a cold start for you whenever you want.
All right, let's do it. It looks good.
All right. Sean, you want to grab that door? Oh, actually, help me get this baby off the rear stand first.
Ready?
Yep, go ahead. Good. Let's fire this baby up. It's this little switch you gotta toggle. There it goes. Fires it up.
Nice, man.
Yeah. Fantastic machine, man. Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Still have some snow on the ground, but it is warm enough to take the XDiavel out for its first ride. So I already have the battery tender connected. You can see here, this was already rigged up. I was looking at the manual and it said that there's like a connector under the seat, so I'm gonna have to look into that, because it might be an easier way than leaving this kind of wire dangling. But I'm gonna pull the bike out, give it a cold start, let it warm up, and then take it to get its safety inspection. So this is gonna be my first time actually riding the bike. Yes, I did purchase it without actually riding it, almost based on reviews and just how this thing looks alone. But yeah, this should be cool. First ride. All right, so this thing has like this active key, which you shouldn't need to mess with at all. So I think the sequence is switch up. That's the kind of electronic equivalent of the key, and then so I'm gonna let this warm up for a little bit. You know, it's been sitting for quite a while. Get some gear on, and then we'll take off. All right, so I just put the bike out of sport mode and I put it in what's called urban mode. It is pretty cold out, and this is my first time riding the bike, so I'm gonna do the low power and all the different traction aids. All right, let's see. You should have saw me reaching for the gear. Testing the clutch. And so it is a little interesting. Adjust my mirrors. Fresh Can-Ams. It's kind of cool getting the bike inspected. My helmet cam died as soon as I started driving, but got the handheld, so taking a look and seeing what they have here. Sea-Doos. Man, look at these. Some serious toys right here. And the side-by-sides. Definitely could have used this past week here in Maryland. And look at this little small Can-Am, just regular. Turbo. This Can-Am is serious, boy. Let's go check out some bikes. Alright, so I'm still waiting for the inspection. I'm gonna walk around and dream about four-wheelers and jet skis. Think about what's gonna be the next addition to the stable. I have an inline 4, I have a L twin, so maybe a triple or some other configuration V4. I like to think about different engine configurations so that the experience is different with the different bikes. But yeah, let's see how this inspection goes. Alright, so we got the inspection and we failed the inspection. Evidently the front turn signals that should be on this bike are not on the bike, which is weird. I thought these were the like integrated turn signals, so I gotta figure that out. I don't know if it was supposed to be integrated or if it had turn signals that kind of hung off the sides. Whatever it is, I gotta figure out the front turn signal issue with this. But yeah, the first ride was pretty cool. It was funny because when I first, just like I just did now, I'm so used to reaching sort of like midway to put my feet up. I'm just totally like kicking air. So the front forward, you know, my feet being forward, that's taking some getting used to, but you know, once you kind of get it going and used to it, it's pretty cool. So right now I still have it in I think it's called urban mode. Oh, I can't, it's not letting me. Yeah, it's on urban mode. So you know, when I first got on it to bring it to get inspected, I wanted to get used to it. So urban mode is like low engine power and like maximum traction control. Oh, I done accidentally hit cruise control. So maybe I'll stop and get some gas, fill up, and then get it out of this urban mode, this low power mode, see if I can't really test the bike out. So there's a couple modes. There's a urban mode, which is low engine power by default. It's 3 modes that I've looked at. There's a sport, touring, and urban mode, but all 3 of those you can configure the engine power parameters and traction control. So when I went into the settings, what I did was just change them all to the default Ducati settings so I can kind of get used to it. But It's pretty cool, pretty comfortable, I would say. And this bike has a aftermarket quick shifter attached, so just, you know, clutchless. You see that 4/5, and while you got the throttle engaged, quick shift down with the little auto blip. Just pretty cool. So I'm really enjoying that. The quick shifter, it has cruise control, which I haven't been able to play with yet, but looking forward to maybe seeing how that works on a long journey. Let me see. I think if I hold up, no, that's not what I'm looking for. I was trying to I think if you hold, no, I'm still in urban mode. Oh, there we go. Touring. So here it is. You can see urban mode. Traction control is pretty high. Engine power is low. I got these cold weather glasses, gloves on. So touring is medium. So let's step it up to touring. Alright, so now we're in touring mode, so that gives me a little bit more power, some medium power, so I can see how the bike kind of behaves now with the medium power setting. Okay, I can feel a little bit more giddy up. Oh yeah, I can tell the difference. Definitely tell the difference. And this is just medium power. Okay. Wow, this is definitely a different experience. Feet forward. Nice muscle cruiser. The Ducati XDiavel. And this is not even the aggressive mode. Goodness gracious. This engine is a beast. 1260 cc's. This thing has a Ducati power launch feature. It's a little button up here. So that's something I'm gonna be looking forward to testing out at some point. Gotta make sure everything is sorted first. Alright, so we got a nice riding season ahead of us. I've already ordered some customization goodies for the Diavel. Lots of things you can do to this machine. Looking forward to it. If you have any suggestions, recommendations, some things you want to see on the channel for the upcoming riding season for this bike, drop it in the chat, let me know. The comments, I mean. I will say, with this only being the first time I've ever ridden this motorcycle, it's like pretty comfortable. It's like I'm already comfortable with it. Especially actually in the turns for it to be such a big bike. And to have my foot controls forward. And this is just medium power. And this is just in touring mode. This is the chill mode. I'm gonna keep it in touring mode for this session, and then that'll be something to look forward to next time I bring it out. Put it in sport mode. Get the full experience. Alright, so I had a chance to kind of look up the bike and see what was supposed to come on the Diavel. And so evidently, you know, the left and right blinkers hang off of the forks, but it looks like the original owner just deleted the blinkers. So that's why I failed my safety inspection. One of the things I was looking for is the actual connections, and I think I see where they kind of cut the wire and just straight deleted the left and right blinkers. So I do have those on order. So that'll be the first thing I do, just kind of get this thing back in its original form, put the front blinkers on, and then we can start having fun with the bike after we pass the safety inspection. So yeah, new bike for the new year, new riding season. If you're new to the channel, welcome to Moto Maddox. The Z900 is still here. You can see Z900 is still here. We're still gonna have lots of fun, you know, with that bike. Not too much I really need to do as far as modifications for that bike. That bike is really well sorted, but I'm looking forward to having fun with this Ducati XDiavel. Gonna customize this and have a good time with that. So come along for the journey. If you're new here, like and subscribe, follow along.